Good day, my name is Alison Vero Adelia of grade 10, Our Lady of Lourdes, and today we are going to talk about the techniques in expanding definition. But first of all, we need to define what is the meaning of the techniques in expanding definition and what is the use of it. So, what is expanded definition? So, an expanded definition defines and also explains a single term or a word, concept, or objects that pin down to the meaning of that specific word or defines an abstract concept. And it also goes deeper than the simple definition in a dictionary. So, in the easiest term to remember what is the clue word in expanded definition is to unfold, investigate, and also open up to that word. So, you need to know its probably the history and also the etymology in the two easiest techniques. So let's say the word friendship, we are going to extend it. So the meaning of friendship we all know is the bond of two or more individuals that shares problem and also concern, love, or even care, but not in a romantical way. But when we search it into Google, we can see that friendship is a state of acquaintance among people characterized with a strong bond and also share the same concern and caring. In a true friendship, there is a mutual bond that is shared, and also it can be a devoted relationship between two individuals, but not in terms of relationships or not romantically. So now I will tell you the techniques in expanding definition. I'm going to share to you 6 techniques in expanding definition, and the firstly is called history. So this history discusses the history of the term or the word, then when it was used and the controversy that is also associated to it. And also, how did they come to make that word and how did they find the idea of saying or making that specific word. So, let's example the word accounting. So, the accounting history can be tracked back thousands of years to cradle of the civilization in Mesopotamia. And it also said that it developed alongside of writing, counting, and all about money. So, some of the first accountants were employed around 300 BC. So, basically, it is probably made the word accounting in around 300 BC in Iran. The second technique that I am going to tell you is the cause and effect. So cause and effect discusses how the situation started and how the situation came about and what is the effect that it may give. So let's use the term or the concept greenhouse gases. So greenhouse gases traps heat in our atmosphere, such as trapping harmful chemicals in result of possible extreme warming in our planet. So you see the cause over there is the trapping of heat and also trapping of harmful chemical, which results of extreme warming of our planet, which can also be bad. So the third techniques that I am going to tell you is description. So description is the list, and it lists and also define the term. So let us use the term mathematics as an example. Mathematics is the science that deals with logic of shapes, quantity, and arrangement. It also deals with practices of counting, measuring, and describing shapes and objects. Fourth technique is the analogy. Analogy explained and also compared to the similar topics, where the second is familiar but the first one is not familiar to the audience. So let's say the word facade as an example. So facade is like a face of a person. The first impression will be the judgment, which may be good or bad. The fifth technique that I am going to share to you is the example. So example represented other things because they all have the main qualities of a characters that the thing they may also represent that can have. Let's use the word jeopardize. So jeopardizing is defined as putting something in danger. So if we give it jeopardize, an example is, let's say Valerian didn't review for his final exam. Second result of his score will be low and also his grade, or his grade will maintain but his score may be low. The sixth And last technique in expanding definition that I will share to you is illustration. So illustration are pictures in books, can be in magazine, in our phone, in Google, that we can see the process of illustrating something or picturing something. So let's use the word statistics as an example. So over here, the image over here that you are seeing is statistics, which deals with graphs and also information for us to able to collect data. So those are the techniques in expanding definition, which is first the history, then we have the description, the analogy, the examples, the cause and effects, and also the illustration. I hope you learned something in my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye!